The Four Agreements, A Practical Guide to Personal Freedom, is an insightful book written by Don Miguel Ruiz that illuminates the pathway towards personal evolution and transformative change. The book presents 4 philosophical agreements for people to adopt as guidelines to develop their personal power and finesse in the pursuit of freedom, true happiness, and love. The primary lesson embedded in the book is the reprogramming of our self-limiting beliefs. Ruiz elucidates that most of our beliefs, the ones we're conditioned with since childhood, stem from fear and suffering rather than love and truth. Consequently, we navigate through life suffering amidst a fog of disempowering convictions. Changing these rigid convictions requires a level of astute consciousness, leading us to the 4 fundamental agreements. The first agreement is, be impeccable with your word. Words have immense power. They can either create a beautiful reality or break down everything around us. Being impeccable prompts us to be honest, avoid gossip, express love, and voice out positivity. It reminds us that our words reflect primarily onto ourselves and then others, thereby shaping the reality we live in. Therefore, every word we speak should be coated in truth, integrity, and impeccability. The second agreement, don't take anything personally, introduces us to the reality of personal projections. It explains that people act based on their self-conditioned understanding and internal belief system. Consequently, we should not be quick to take offense or assume their behaviors and actions are against us. For instance, if someone passes bitter comments, it's their bitterness surfacing, not your inadequacy. Learning not to take anything personally frees us from needless drama, emotional turmoil, and self-doubt. The third agreement, don't make assumptions, prophesies the unnecessary problems sprouting from the dangerous habit of presuming. It instructs us to seek clarity rather than assuming things. Making assumptions often leads to misunderstandings, stress, and conflicts. We should completely grasp the situation before making an assumption, which we often overlook. Direct, honest conversation helps dispel unnecessary confusion and uproot false narratives we create with our conjectures. The fourth agreement, always do your best, is a summation of all previous agreements. It emphasizes that doing your best fosters integrity, mitigates self-judgment, encourages self-acceptance, and nullifies the fear of failure. It's about understanding that our best will vary moment to moment, but we should consistently strive for it. Furthermore, it parts away from the idea of perfection and insists on doing the best we can at the moment without being harsh on ourselves. In summation, the essential lessons of the 4 agreements are to understand the power of words and use them wisely, to understand and refuse to internalize others' projections, to avoid making assumptions and seek clarity instead, and lastly, to always strive to do our best. The book encourages individuals to practice these 4 guiding principles in their daily life to attain personal freedom, self-awareness, peace, and happiness. The agreements are clear-cut, profound, and transformational, offering a lucid approach to triumphant living centered around self-understanding, unconditional love, and personal freedom. This book fundamentally emphasizes the strength of individual change and its ripple effect on our lives' broader aspects.